Say, look out, back with another banger, you did. Today we finna break down this paperwork with Keep It Real with Trill. We finna break down Trapboy Freddy's paperwork. Me personally, I'm still trying to figure out how Trapboy did an eight month bid in the feds while being a felon, you did, cause that don't make no sense. But boy been getting caught with worse than you back in the day. If y'all don't know, Trapboy has been on since back in the day. You know, I stay in Dallas, so I know Trapboy been getting this as a young one, you heard me? But we finna let Buddy break down this paperwork. I'm just finna do my reaction to it, cause you know they say Freddy been talking out here, so we finna see how he break this paperwork down. So let's get into it.
Okay, what the business is today. I would like to welcome everybody to Keeping It Real with Trill. Today we are not in the dungeon. We are at an actual law office, and I was called here today to review paperwork on Trapboy Freddy. The streets want to know if Trapboy Freddy is a
working with them
rat
people,
or a snitch, or whatever y'all people want to call it.
I think Buddy is, bro.
In this exact case,
I think he kind of is, cause all his partners locked up, yellow partners all locked up, and he the only one that continues getting out. How do you do an 8 month bid and you a fucking felon, bro? It's not adding up, bro. It's not adding up. You did an 8 month bid, bro, with gun charges, bro. Come on, stop playing with me.
Trapboy Freddy.
Stop playing with me, fam.
Followed for X amount of days and $20,134.
They said the Fed finna take that
currency. Was
that's the last case he just got caught up on.
From him. This paperwork is public records and out of the Dallas County District Clerk office, right? So, I was asked by an acquaintance to appear here and to review it and go through it to see if we can find out if Buddy Boy is in cahoots with the police. Now, for all the people that don't know about paperwork, I'm the person that on the yard, I used to do everybody's legal work. I used to file motions, 2255s, federal and state. I know paperwork like the back of my hand. In 2008, I got myself back on appeal for an aggravated assault in Harris County.
That's in Houston, I think.
I ended up losing that appeal because
that can be Texas
Harris County
too.
Doesn't play fair. They basically said, we'll drop this, but you're going to have to plead guilty to this, blah, blah, blah. But I freed over 5 to 6 people, shall I say, and I've gotten over 20 people relief.
Damn.
Institutional laws, I'm good with all that. I'm very good with the law work. So basically what I'm saying is, if I say it is a law, basically,
he's a penitentiary lawyer.
I've met up with the best lawyers, such as Maverick or a couple of big head dudes I'm actually beefing with a lawyer in East Texas because I was smarter than him on the law and he was trying to fuck me and a couple of other dudes over. So basically what I'm trying to show y'all is I know how to read paperwork. A lot of people don't know how to read paperwork. A lot of these bloggers have never been to jail, so they don't know roll call and protocol when it comes to paperwork. So let's jump in to this incident with Trapboy Freddy. The paperwork is all over the place. I'm trying to conceal identity so people don't quite know where things came from, but we're about to go through it. It's about 19 pages. An officer by the name Raya Rickerman of the Dallas Police Department and Special Investigations Division in the name for the state of Texas files this notice, a seizure. They're seizing $25,000 that they got.
He ain't getting that back. Freddy ain't getting that back.
I believe that they're saying 21,000 of it is available for seizure. They're not taking the whole 25.
So we know what the Feds finna do with that money. They finna pocket that shit, bro. Cause man, ain't no motherfucking way. Freddy is not finna get no 21,000 back. If it's 25, the Feds finna get they hat. Man, ain't no man. Come on, bro. Nah.
This suit is in.
I'm sorry. I know how that be playing
it out here. Monetary relief of $250,000 or less. Okay, and it's governed by the expedited actions process, which means they're trying to hurry up and solidify that they're taking this $25,000. The police seize money when you are or it is involved in a drug transaction or a criminal transaction. Plaintiff complains of Devarius Moore, aka Trapboy Freddy, born January 14th, 1992. First off, I would like to take my hat off and salute it to Trapboy Freddy. 1992, you are a very young individual and you've been getting to that money. I'm not a hater. I want y'all to know I'm not a hater. So
Hey, one thing I'm gonna do is keep it G. Trap has been getting to that money since a young one. Him and his brother Smurf. Smurf was really one who really put him on with that trap. And Trap took off with that, bro. Trap, hey, the boy been getting it since he was a young one. I'm gonna keep it G with that. You heard
whatever
me?
comes out of this paperwork, I'm gonna say it and stand on it. Who may be served with the process at 4906 Rand Avenue, Dallas County, Texas, blah, blah, blah. Some type of address that he stays in. Claimant defendant Moore is known to the police department and is documented member of a criminal street gang known as Down For Whatever, Bloods, and is a known rap artist that goes by the stage name Trapboy Freddy. On the same day at 12 o'clock p.m., P&I detectives observed the black Cadillac Escalade arrive back at the target location. At the target location, they have been watching this trap house. So this does not mean Trapboy Freddy brought the police here. Now, it may or may not, he could have given information, but I'm not saying that yet. Just stay tuned. A black male opened the front gate entrance to the driveway of the target location, and claimant defendant Moore drove the vehicle to the rear of the target location out of sight of the detectives. The black male then closed the gate and went to the rear of the target location out of sight. On the same day at 12:05, 3 minutes later, the P&I detectives once again observed that same black male open the front gate entrance to the driveway of the target location.
That's crazy.
Defendant Moore then exited the driveway from the target location, driving the black Cadillac Escalade, leaving the target location at a high rate of speed. They say he was speeding to get up out of there, which we all know is more than likely a lie because, of course, when you're driving dirty, you're not going to be driving fast, right? But
true.
this is showing probable cause to pull that
for them to pull him over.
The same black male once again closed the gate. That same black guy was standing. They didn't even know who he was, but they knew who Trapboy Freddy was. How is that? So that means that Trapboy Freddy was either on investigation or two, he was already working for the police. I'm not saying either yet until we get to the bottom of it.
Damn.
On that
Freddy.
same day at approximately 1:08 p.m., basically 15 minutes later.
Because I think it's Freddy. I think it's Freddy people work with the some of his people in the Dallas PD. They work for them people, so Freddy been getting off of shit, bro. Like I don't know. We feel like let him keep bringing his paperwork down, but Freddy been get off because he got family in Dallas, the police department. So yeah, I don't know. This shit crazy.
Later, they followed him for an hour. Claimant defendant Moore arrived at the target location for a third time in the black Cadillac Escalade and parked in front of the house. Claimant defendant Moore remained parked in front of the house for approximately 2 minutes. Moore then exited the vehicle, talking on his cell phone and carrying a yellow plastic grocery-style bag. Claimant defendant Moore walked up the driveway of the target location, opened and closed the gate to the target location while passing through and walked to the rear of the house out of sight. At approximately 1:13, claimant defendant Moore walked down the driveway from the target location, no longer carrying the yellow plastic grocery-style bag. Claimant defendant Moore re-entered the vehicle and left the target location at a high rate of speed. Now, time out. When you left the house at 12 o'clock, why didn't they pull you over? Why didn't they pull you over then? What did you go in the house to go get and they didn't pull you over? Usually narcotic officers will hit you and arrest you the minute you come out of that house.
Hop out the house, like true.
They knew something wasn't in that car. Or, step two, a person can go to a trap, do a deal on wiretap, and leave and go drop the drugs off, or show the police that they are allowed to go in this house and move and do whatever they want to do. But I'm not saying you are a rat yet. I'm not clearing you or saying you are a rat. Let's get back to it. Hold up. P&I detectives claiming defendant Moore did not lose sight of his vehicle after he last left the target location. Detectives relayed the location of claimant defendant Moore to uniformed P&I task force officers who then performed a traffic stop on the vehicle due to previous knowledge that claimant defendant Moore had an active warrant for his arrest out of Allen Police Department. Why did they pull you over then? They could have pulled you over the first time. Now, what you can say, Trapboy Freddy, is this is an entrapment because the laws must enact when criminal behavior is suspected. It was suspected that you left a known drug house and you had a warrant. They were supposed
and
to
they followed you for an hour.
Anything after that is null and void. Claimant defendant Moore, Trapboy Freddy, was placed under arrest for his warrant. The vehicle was impounded and an inventory was completed by the Dallas Police Department. During an inventory of the vehicle, the task force located a white plastic grocery style bag from the driver's seat floorboard of the back. Cadillac Escalade. The bag matched the physical characteristics of the bag that he had. Okay. They located $25,134 in U.S. currency. Okay, now let's back it up. On December 17, 2025, Affiant procured a search warrant for the target location. Utilized various investigative methods to determine that the target location was being... Somebody was arrested and gave information that was a drug house. I'm not saying Trapboy Freddy did it, but when somebody was arrested, utilized various investigative methods to determine that the target location was being exploited for the purpose of narcotic sales. Affiant also determined the narcotic sales were likely being operated at the locations which claimant defendant Devarius Moore, aka Trapboy Freddy, frequents regularly. They only caught you coming out with money. You are a rapper. You could have attained for that money. Somebody was arrested and gave information. And that is not a dope fiend house. Dope fiends do not come and buy rocks from there. Somewhere in this paperwork, there's 2 informants. On December 18th, Affiant, now let's go back for a second. Let's go back. I'm trying to see what date Trapboy Freddy got arrested. It's not giving me that date. It's only giving me times. It's another red flag. On December 18th, had planned an operation to execute a search warrant for that target location, which included assistance from the Dallas Police Department SWAT unit and pre-execution surveillance performed by additional P&I. At 11:55 a.m., 2 detectives were performing pre-warrant surveillance of the target location. A black Escalade arrived and parked in front of the driveway of the target location. A black male wearing a brown hooded sweatshirt, brown sweats exited the driver's side of the vehicle. A black male walked from the driveway of the target location and handed a white plastic grocery bag to the black male wearing brown sweats, blah, blah, blah. The bag was a thin white plastic grocery store, blah, blah, had heavy contents inside the bag. The male in the brown sweatshirt then entered the Cadillac Escalade and drove away from the location at a high rate of speed. A black Cadillac Escalade. This is the day that they're performing the raid. Does that black Cadillac Escalade belong to Trapboy Freddy? We'll be going down to December 18th in Trapboy Freddy's pictures, and we're going to see if he had something on that day. P&I detectives relayed the Texas license plate number to the officers, conducted a check, which revealed a warrant hit for claimant defendant Moore. Officers conducted a database claiming, so it was Trapboy Freddy in that Cadillac Escalade. Photos of Devarius Moore to P&I detectives immediately recognized him as the person who was driving the black Cadillac Escalade that arrived at the target location and received the white plastic grocery bag. Claiming defendant Moore is known, blah, blah, blah. This is the day that Trapboy Freddy gets arrested.
Damn.
Let's keep going. Plaintiff alleges that on December 18th, after months of ongoing narcotics covert surveillance through the months of October to December, Affiant conducted investigation regarding suspected drug sales occurring at the location in Dallas. Not going to get address. P&I detectives performed mobile surveillance of the claimant or did not lose sight, blah, blah, blah. They performed affiant task. Detectives and narcotics organized crime completed the evidence portion of the search warrant. During such, detectives located and seized the following contraband. After Trapboy Freddy left this house, this is what was seized: 2,300 grams of marijuana, 45 grams of methamphetamine.
Damn. Maybe a trap had that bitch sold up over there, didn't
14 grams of fentanyl.
it? Damn.
334 grams of mushrooms, 625 grams of cocaine. It's 1,008 grams in a kilo. That is a little over half a brick. 337 grams of processed THC, THC vapes, promethazine, undetermined
Lean,
drug,
goddamn.
no field tests. A Glock handgun with the serial number of FTU 713 with a machine gun conversion device, additional magazines, and assorted ammunition. 9,000. Now, time out. That handgun was seized. It is now a federal investigation. You had a switch on it. There was drugs, fentanyl, meth,
oh yeah, you out of
cocaine.
there.
Those are hard drugs. It is now a federal investigation. Assorted drug paraphernalia and related instruments. Claimant defendant DeVarius Moore and the black male were transported to Jack Evans' headquarters, where both individuals declined interest in speaking with the detective regarding the investigation. That means that Trapboy Freddy declined to speak. Through investigation into the target location, affiant gained the following information and evidence: multiple narcotic seizures stemming from the location, 2 cooperating defendants, and a mobile cellular device search warrant indicating that the black male was distributing narcotics from the target location. This led to the search warrant execution at the target location. This resulted in clear evidence that the target location was being exploited for the purposes of narcotic sales. This was evidenced by bulk quantities of multiple narcotics, smaller quantities of prepackaged narcotics for sale, digital scales, and narcotics residue, multiple screens displaying surveillance camera footage, additional packaging, U.S. currency, and a weapon placed for quick access. In addition, the target location held the equipment necessary for manufacturing narcotics, as evidenced by glass measuring cups and a whisk with cocaine residue, common items used in the manufacture of cocaine, crack cocaine. An average individual who entered the target location would be well aware of the activity occurring within the residence. The target location, as well as the black male at the target location, held U.S. currency, which consisted primarily of lower denominations, which is often observed in the proceeds, blah, blah, blah. $1,600 bills, all different nominations, right? Boom, boom, boom. On December 24th, a black male from the target location was being held within Loose Derrick. The black male, Loose Derrick Street Jail, and utilized the Loose Derrick jail phone system to call an individual. Within the call, he expressed concerns that claimant defendant Moore had provided incriminating information to law enforcement regarding him. He describes his interaction with claimant defendant Moore the day of his arrest, which according to him included a phone call and a visit from claimant defendant Moore. He stated that he delivered to claimant defendant Moore, stated that it wasn't drugs, but insisted utilizing sound effects instead of stating that it was. So this is, let me explain to y'all. If they hit a drug house and you leave the drug house, they seize money from you, blah, 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 blah. Boom, y'all both going to jail and y'all both wearing it. Only one person can wear the gun though. Only one person can wear the gun. Whoever had greater access to that gun. Trapboy Freddy, did you or did you not get arrested for all these drugs? Because they say you left from there. They hit both of y'all. Y'all both went to jail. You were not supposed to go to jail if you didn't have anything on you. You can go to jail and get charged with the drugs. Trapboy Freddy, let us know. Let us know. Did he go to jail? I need to get in touch with Rainwater. Rainwater, did Trapboy Freddy go to jail December 28th? Did he bond out? Now let's go through this. This is the seizure of money. All right, here goes the affidavit. Through the months, blah, blah, blah. They hit the house on December 18th. That means that Trapboy Freddy should have an arrest for fentanyl, cocaine, guns, and everything. They're giving officers' names, the license plate.
That's
the
crazy.
various. I'm trying to see. They're trying to say that he. This is all paperwork of things. I just read it all, so it's the same thing. It's a summary. The inventory of the vehicle. The bag matching the one handed to him by the mail operating the target location, which held. He states in jail call that he made a delivery to Moore. Blah blah blah. In conclusion, the target location was being exploited for the purposes of narcotic sales. The target location also held the proceeds of narcotic sales. The individual operating the target location was handbag to bag. Mr. Moore was arrested with a bag matching the one observed handed to him by the mail operating the target location, which held. Due to the fact circumstances
That boy worked them people, bro. That shit
finds it likely
crazy.
that the $25,000 in the United States in the traffic stop of Moore originated from the target location or proceeds from narcotic sales. The black male operating the target location is being charged federally by the FBI with 3 counts of possession with intent to distribute controlled substance and unlawful possession of a firearm by felon. Additional charges.
Out of there.
The black male operating the target location is being charged federally by the FBI. So that means, let me explain to y'all. For everybody that's been to the feds, let's get this out of here. It's enough. That's enough. 14, 15. Those are actual seizure documents.
Damn.
This is a warrant number. A bond. Assault cases, bodily injury. Being held in the Denton County Sheriff's. Or that might be a warrant. No bond. Total bond amount, $2 million.
Damn.
For everybody that does not know what just happened to transpire.
Damn.
Trapboy Freddy was arrested on a certain date, on a certain time. An individual went to jail. An individual goes to jail. Let's turn this up. An individual goes to jail. Trapboy Freddy, I'm explaining to you how it works. You're going to the feds. If you are not arrested by the feds in the next 90 days, 60 now, because this happened in December. If you're not arrested by the feds in the next 60 days, then that means that you are working with the police. That means you gave testimony, you gave evidence. Do you understand? We're going to check into this. I don't want to say that you are a rat or that you were snitching, but what
if you don't get arrested,
is you were pulled over multiple times. Now, the feds do not jump the gun. They will let you continue doing what you're doing.
To build enough evidence.
Until the end of the investigation. The investigation is over. Your buddy is being charged with distribution of narcotics. He's about to get 15 years because you're going to put a 924C with fentanyl.
Damn.
It doesn't matter about the half a brick. That is nothing.
That fentanyl was taking motherfuckers off.
And the meth is only 54 grams. That's a 0 to 10 charge. Fentanyl, those 3 drugs, and that gun. Possession. Attempt to distribute. He's being charged federally. Let me bring that up one last time. Let me bring that up. Because I don't want to jump the gun and say some shit and it's wrong. I'm not that type of person. I only stand on facts. It says you are being charged. Let's get to the back of it.
Damn, boy.
God damn it, bitch. The black male operating the target location is being charged federally with 3 counts of possession with intent to distribute a controlled substance. When the feds hit that spot, and he gets charged, that was a federal investigation. When the feds investigate, they knock. That means you're going to get charged with conspiracy to distribute. Now, Trapboy Freddy, you only brought this about among yourself because you rap about this. Your name is Trapboy Freddy. You dodged the Yellow Beezy situation. You just did 16 months on a pistol case, which is unheard of. Now you
Nigga work with them people, boy. Stop playing with me, fam.
You are going to be charged in less than 3 months of that date. You got 60 days. They're going to come in 3 months. They're going to continue to let y'all do what y'all do, but it ain't going to last long. I'm letting the streets know on a scale of 1 to 10. I hate to say it.
That nigga work with them people, boy.
I'm letting the streets know on a scale of 1 to 10. I hate to say it, but Trapboy Freddy, 9 times out of 10 is working for the police. 9 times out of 10. I can't say that or confirm it because the paperwork is not here, and I have to. If I say this, that means it could be a death sentence on the yard, me putting out fake paperwork. But this paperwork is not fake, and it came from a reliable source. All I'm gonna tell you is, I believe that Trapboy Freddy gave up information because you would have been knocked and arrested. They're waiting to get you. They don't let you bond out on fentanyl and a gun, and the feds are involved. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. The man with all the...
That nigga working with them people, bro. I knew that nigga was out here working with them people, bro. Especially when he did that fucking 8-month bid for the fucking pistol case, bro. I knew better, bro. Bro, that's common sense, nigga, working with somebody. Cause ain't no way. Bro, make sure y'all tap in. Let me know what y'all think, bro. Come on. Trapboy going outside, bro.